There is just one day left to go of the transfer window. Welcome to the Football Spy Show, sponsored by our friends at Renault Vans. And with the deadline tomorrow at 6 p.m, the big players are ready, and so are we. We've got all of your regular features in today's show, including your questions, your teams, and your top sixes. But let's start with the penultimate transfer roundup of the summer. West Brom boss Avram Grant's admitted to holding an interest in the Tottenham striker Robbie Keane. Grant's been speaking about Keane this morning. He said the club has big debts, but he's a player that I would like to sign. We're hearing Newcastle also in for the Spurs striker as well, so we'll watch that particular space. We're also expecting Mark Schwarzer to move over the next 24 hours from Fulham to Arsenal, and we're expecting Shay Given to move on loan from City to Fulham to take his place. Elsewhere, Juventus have confirmed that they hope to sign the Arsenal fullback Armen Traore. West Brom boss Roberto Di Matteo has confirmed the club are in talks to sign the former Wigan star and free agent Paul Scharner. Steve Bruce is hoping to add to his squad before deadline day at Sunderland, with a striker and the bad boy Charles Nzogbi are still in his thoughts. Out in Europe, Real Madrid's Rafael van der Vaart, a player many of you think would be ideal for Man United, close to moving to the German giants Bayern Munich. TalkSport say Spurs are in talks to sign the Inter Milan midfielder Suleiman Tari to beef up their midfield. Sticking with Spurs, and then our own Daily Mirror Harry Redknapp, still keen on the Sevilla striker Luis Fabiano, is also moving for the Villarreal forward Giuseppe Rossi and the AC Milan hitman Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. The Mail say Barcelona and AC Milan fighting over the Manchester City misfit Robinho. And also in the Mirror, Newcastle planning an £8 million suit for the Dutch striker Ricky van Wolfswinkel, who last week hit a hat-trick for Utrecht as they knocked Celtic out of the Europa League. The Mail say Wigan are hoping to finalise a £2 million deal for the Chelsea striker Franco De Santo. They also want the midfielder Tom Cleverley from Man U on loan. And on the Mirror Football website, Wigan expected to offer £3 million to Bolton for their keeper Ali El Habsi, who was excellent against Spurs on Saturday. I should know, I was there. Now then, we've got lots to get through over the next 48 hours, and I want your input. I want you to tell me three things. Firstly, who you support and who you want your club to sign before the window closes. Secondly, who you believe has been the signing of the summer. And thirdly, who you believe has been the worst signing of the summer. What we'll do, we'll get through your responses over the next 36 hours or so. Remember, we're on throughout the day tomorrow until the window closes at 6 p.m. We've also got news coming in all the time here on the Football Spy HQ. So let's just confirm a few things for you that have happened over the weekend. Liverpool signed the Portuguese World Cup midfielder Raul Morelos from Porto for £11.5 million. Liverpool have also made an inquiry for the West Ham striker Carlton Cole. Stoke have made a move for the Monaco striker Ida Gudjonsson. AC Milan have signed the striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic from Barcelona, hugely overrated, you know my views. Sunderland have gone in for the £15 million rated Rennes World Cup striker Asamoah Gyan. Tottenham have lodged a bid for the Aston Villa winger Ashley Young, and Millwall have lodged a bid for the Swindon striker Charlie Austin. Just one more for you, because we were talking about Klaas-Jan Huntelaar earlier and Spurs being in for him, but it looks now as though the German giants Schalke are in pole position to get him. Time for some of your top sixes, and Renzel is in Bulgaria. He has Chelsea top from Liverpool, with the United third and City fourth. Not for me, based on this weekend's results. Good away win for Arsenal, but City slipped up at Sunderland. Ryan Henry thinks Man U will win the league from Arsenal, with Chelsea and Liverpool completing the top four. No Champions League football for City as far as Ryan is concerned. And Sami Allo has also got United top, this time from Chelsea, with Arsenal and Liverpool in the Champions League places. A bit bizarre though, he's got Everton and Blackpool in the 5th and 6th positions. I'm not so sure about that one. We're into England week here on Spy, so I'm allowing a few England formations to creep in ahead of the game against Bulgaria on Friday. This one's from Barry. He lives in Dublin in Ireland. He's got Robert Green in goal, with a back three of Carragher, Terry and Ledley King. Glenn Johnson and Ashley Cole are the wing-backs, with Gareth Barry in front of the back four. James Milner and Steven Gerrard are in front of him. Then Rooney is behind Bent. And I like the makeup of that side. It gives protection to the midfield and puts the onus on the fullbacks to get forward. But I've got to tell you, Green's not in the squad. Neither is John Terry. Neither is Ledley King or Jamie Carragher. Apart from that, this is Lee Hare's Liverpool team. He'd like to see Ricardo Montaliva from Fiorentina in to replace Javier Mascherano. But starting at left back, and Paul Konchesky's in there, we expect him to sign for Liverpool today. Aaron Lennon and Joe Cole are either side of Montaliva. Steven Gerrard's behind the strikers, and they are Dirk Kuyt and Fernando Torres. I see what you did there. A very good attacking lineup. Let's do one more. Blue Raga's Real Madrid team. They started their La Liga campaign under Jose Mourinho with a 0-0 draw at Real Mallorca at the weekend, but this was not the team they used. Blue Raga's got Sergio Ramos, Ricardo Carvalho in the back line with Pablo Contrao alongside them. Angel Di Maria is on the right of a four in midfield with Khedira and Alonso in the middle, but I can't see Kaka on the left. And although Ronaldo, Higuain and Mesut Ozil are all good players, I can't see them lining up in a front three either. Good players in that side for Blue Raga, but the formation definitely not quite right. I'd have a 4 in defence. Now, if you're waiting for the competition to win a Premier League shirt, it's now closed as match day 3 is officially over. We'll do a draw tomorrow on deadline day to announce the winner, so make sure you tune in for that. Let's answer some of your questions. Rob says here, hi Darren, how do you think Arsenal will do this season, both in the Premier League and the Champions League? Well, I was impressed by Arsenal's win at Blackburn at the weekend and the changes in defence, which definitely make Arsenal a stronger side. Koscielny's coming with Gallas, Campbell and Silvestre all gone. I don't see Chelsea United pulling away from the Gunners. I think they'll be very much there in the title mix right up to the wire. As for the Champions League, Arsenal got a good record and they should get through their group, but I can't see them winning it. It's got to be Real Madrid or Chelsea for me. Vivek wants to know if I really think Mark Schwarzer at Fulham is world class. He's on his way to Arsenal. Well, I don't agree, Vivek, that he's not. I really do like Schwarzer as a player. I think he was very good at the World Cup. Lots of you asking what team I support. We did that a couple of years ago. I support Liverpool. To everyone asking about Hatem Ben Arfa, he joined Newcastle over the weekend from Marseille. And thank you to everyone who sent me a scouting report on the Liverpool target Ola Toivonen. We're hearing that Real Madrid now in for him. We expect that one to go to the wire. The Football Spies show is back tomorrow for deadline day. Make sure you join me. We'll be with you throughout the day. I'll see you next time.